Right. Good morning to one and all. So in this session we are going to learn about how to run a basic servlet program in Netbeans IDE. So initially I just opened my Netbeans IDE and I am navigating to the options File, New Project. So in the new project we are going to select Java Web and Web Application. Since ours is a web application, we are going to select Web Application. By clicking the next, we have to mention the project name and project location as well as projects folder. So I am not going to change anything. In the next option, we are going to select the server. So initially, Glassfish server will be default for Netbeans IDE. If at all you are going to work on Apache Tomcat, we have to change the server to Apache Tomcat. And by clicking the next, it will ask about Spring Web programs or Java server phases or structs related packages. So simply I am going to select an option finish. So after clicking the finish, a web application will be created by defaultly opening an index.html page. If at all you are going to work in a servlet page, we are going to make right click on your web application and select the option new. In that, select the option Servlet. It will ask about the class name. So mention the class name if any. I am going to mention it as 1 and I am going to select next option. In this, it will clearly ask about adding the information of Servlet to deployment descriptor. If at all we are not going to select this checkbox, we have to manually write the web.xml. Hence, I am going to select this checkbox so that Netbeans IDE will automatically write the deployment descriptor for running the Servlet program. And here we can mention the initialization parameters also. I am going to click on finish. So clearly a Servlet page was opened with default packages and default code. I'm just going to remove this one and I'm going to paste a code related to generic servlet. So here I have used a generic servlet concept. Yes, I'm going to change the class name. Make it as 1 since the class name is 1 and I'm going to add the annotation. So if at all I are going to add the annotation so that the error will be removed. So here I have used generic servlet, means our class extends generic servlet, hence we are going to use a method called service method. If at all our class is going to extend an HTTP servlet, then we are going to use doGet or doPost methods. So here I am using generic servlet, hence I have used a method called service. So in that I just clearly mentioned some messages, and here printWriter class is used to print the message in the output screen. So I will just select the option run file. Okay. So it will ask about Tomcat username and password. If at all you have selected any username password while installing the Tomcat. Yes. So I just click on OK. So it will display an output called hello generic servlet. If at all we are going to use any HTTP servlet, means I will change the program. I will just copy my program. Yeah. I will just paste this one. Yeah. So I just pasted the here with simple corrections. I will change the class name. Yes. And I'm going to add the annotations for each methods. So this program is also an example for servlet lifecycle, which consists of init, service and destroy methods. So here we are using HTTP servlet, hence we are going to use HTTP servlet request and HTTP servlet response. If at all our class extends HTTP servlet, then we can use either doGet or doPost methods. But clearly doGet method is less secure, hence we can use doPost methods also. Yeah, I will just make this one correction. Change the quotation. Yes. Yeah. In this program, you can clearly see that our class extends HTTP servlet. Hence, we are going to use HTTP servlet request and HTTP servlet response. If at all we are going to use any type of generic servlet, means then we can use servlet request and servlet response. So here I have used the concept of init method and service method. In the place of service method, I am going to use doGet or doPost methods, and lastly destroy method. So this program is also an example of servlet lifecycle. I will just run the file. So click on OK. Yeah, the output will be displayed. In the Servlet program, whatever the output we have used by using an out variable that will be displayed in the output. If at all we have used any system.out.println, then it will be displayed in Apache Tomcat log. You can clearly see that in Apache Tomcat log we can get the output also. So while running the programs, if at all we are going to use any system.out.println means the output will be displayed in Apache Tomcat web servers. So in this way, we can run the servlet and we can use both generic and HTTP servlet. So in Netbeans IDE, it will defaultly write the configuration file web.xml if at all we are going to select while creating the servlet. So this is the web.xml file. Thank you.